Well, I'm ready, so. Hello guys, and welcome to SVOR Season 2 for the Belgian Grand Prix press conference. Tonight we will be interviewing the winner from last week's race, SV and his teammate SV Bradford once again. Coming in 4th place last week, SV Lucasade, SV Tony, and returning to SVOR, SV Custard. So we'll move on to SV Pagoo. Came away with the win last week. Came away with the win last week. Great start to your defence of your championship. Obviously with Belgium just around the corner. How is Belgium for you, and could we see another win from yourself?
Yeah, I like Belgium. One of those tracks where I'm not amazing at it, but I'm not terrible at it. You know, it's just one of those average tracks for me. Winning it would be quite difficult. I know Snorlax is pretty quick around there, but I've already got a 25-point lead, so I just gotta keep it consistent from now on, and hopefully do some moves around Blanchimont. Hey, Brad. For that, Brad, remember that season? Remember that overtake around the outside of Blanchimont, Brad?
Hopefully it's me
can you remember that?
you around that corner.
I think it was round Blanchimont. Was it round Blanchimont? Yeah, it was around Blanchimont. About 2 laps left to go. Yeah, I think it was round Blanchimont. Can you just confirm it was Blanchimont?
Yeah, it was. I don't know the corners of Belgium. I just call it a flat corner, but at the end of the day, it's an overtake for you, isn't it? So
yeah, it's Blanchimont. Yeah, I passed you around the outside. We thought, yeah, I'm just gonna squeeze them out, and I went, fuck this, around the outside. Remember that, man?
I should have squeezed you out of that corner.
Right, anyways, you two get out of hand. Next question. Last week we saw a lot of incidents behind the safety car, including yourself. Would you care to say a few words about that?
I mean, Codemaster. I mean, I can understand why people are having trouble with staying behind the safety car, because we've had the game for nearly a year and it's only coming out like a month ago. So no one's ever seen a safety car before on this game. So I can understand why people are struggling.
I had a cardiac arrest when I saw it in Australia.
I mean, the thing is, we know the safety cars are going to come out more frequently now, and it's literally a case of, behind the safety car, just give yourself an extra car's width to the person in front of you. You know, you don't have to bunch right up, for God's sake. You know, you're not going to overtake someone the first corner on a safety car restart, because it's just dangerous. It's literally like a lap one. It'll be literally like a lap 1 incident every single time. So, just be a bit more careful, really. Obviously, last week there was a bit of the lobby was really, really laggy, so that could also account for it. But it's just be a bit more mindful, really. I mean, the only time I ever had an issue was when the lag bubble occurred and Ross hit me up the backside and put me into a half spin and lost my front wing. But obviously it wasn't his fault. With the laggy lobby, he was just slightly too close, and that's what caused me to spin. But it wasn't his fault in any way. But yeah, it's just be a bit more mindful.
Did you damage from that one where I was gone, John, or not?
What, in Baku?
No, in Australia last week, where I lost my front wing, and you created to the wall, trying to avoid me. Trying to get out your way.
Yeah, I didn't get any damage.
Out of turn 4.
Ironically enough.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't get any damage from that. I just grazed the wall. I hit that pretty hard as well.
That's what I thought. I was literally messaging you saying sorry straight away.
Oh, fucking hell! You Darth Vader, you're right there, mate.
I'm trying to stop the echo.
Little slut. It's alright.
And last question for yourself. With yourself and Bradford picking up very decent points, your constructor's defence is also looking very promising. What's your secret to maintaining a good relationship between teammates? I would also be asking Brad this question when I get to him as well. Your
Love this
thoughts
question.
on maintaining a good relationship with your teammate?
5 minutes alone in the motorhome.
Submission.
Submission is key. He's my bitch. No, I'm joking. I think the key to a good relationship is obviously, just help each other out. Even if it can cost you a win. If we're on a different strategy or anything like that, just and they're on a different strategy to you. There's no point holding your teammate up. You might as well let them go. And at the end of the day, yeah, we're battling for the drivers' championship, but at the same time, we're trying to work together to secure the constructors. So, I can understand it being tough, especially when you got two teammates that are really competitive, like myself and Brad. We're probably the top 3 to 4 drivers in the league, so it's going to be hard and to maintain that working cohesion. But it's literally just down to working together. I respect Brad as a teammate, and at the end of the day, I'll never ask him to let me go through or anything like that unless I know 100% he's not in the championship running. Like, if he's not contending for the championship, that'd be the only time I would ever ask him to move aside. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, he's my teammate, but he's also a rival. So it's pass and parcel. We've got to respect both things.
Yeah, thank you very much. Brad, obviously I will come to you with the same question. What is your secret to maintaining a good relationship with your teammate?
Well, mine is knowing my teammate on and off of the track, because that is how you can get to know each other better. And if you know someone off of the track, it's going to be better to know them on the track, because you can get that mentality of you both will think of the same thing at a certain point through the race. And if you get to know them on both sides, it would just improve each other more and more, which Australia, we were very strong. And that was because we weren't just practicing, we were just chatting about strategies and everything as well, which helped us a lot more as a team.
Yeah, thank you very much. Next question for yourself. You came away last week with a 3rd place and fastest lap. What are you hoping for this week?
Second if it wasn't.
What was that?
Would have been second if it wasn't for a raging Darlets.
It could have been there. Well, I'm hoping for possibly a 1-2 for Ferrari, and maybe a fastest lap for myself. As I kind of like Belgium, I feel strong and competitive. I feel like I could possibly win, maybe get second, and I'm hoping for that, which will build us more myself in the championship and us in the constructors.
Yeah, and just a last question for yourself. Only 9 points behind the leader of the championship after round 1. Will you be using that for motivation going into the Belgian Grand Prix?
Oh yeah, definitely. Need to try and, well, my aim is to try and stay as close to whoever the championship leader, I know is Pog now, but whoever is the championship leader, I'm just trying to stay as close to them as possible, possibly even try and beat it next race.
Yeah, thank you very much. We'll move on to Lucasade, if you're... Oh, yeah, he's there. We saw you come home in a 4th place last week with your best ever finish in SVOR history. Had to defend from Daleks, but you managed to hold him off. How happy was you after finishing 4th?
I was very happy coming fourth. Started P9 in quali. Obviously, retiring in quali. But yeah, starting P9 wasn't too bad. Safety cars. No.
Oh,
But yeah, I
Jesus.
was trying to maintain a gap from Daleks. Even though I knew he had penalties anyway, so I was comfortable that he wouldn't, beat me on the line. So, but yeah, I'm happy to come home with fourth place. Best start to a
Yeah.
season for me.
Yeah. Not the best start for your constructors' hopes though. With your teammate finishing just out of the points. What can you do for each other to motivate each other going into the next race?
Well, what I could tell my teammate is to, when it comes to quality, is just, be a bit more quicker, like maybe turn up the ERS or, the engine's setting and all that. Just to get a bit more quality time in, see where I can put, hopefully do not too bad in the race. Like you said, she got P11, so she's only one place out of, getting 1 point. But other than that, I'm happy where things are going.
To be fair, this is her first season as well, isn't it? So,
Yep.
first ever
First
competitive season in a league race. Is first ever real season in league race.
Done well.
To be fair,
Done very well.
yeah. To be fair, feet for someone who's literally only just started. So, well done.
Yeah.
You've got to start
Really?
somewhere, and
Exactly.
And,
Doing very
it's
well.
a very
last-
strong start.
Just the last question for you, Luke. Will you be looking to finish in Belgium?
Well, in a couple of seasons, the last season I didn't have really the best race due to retiring by hitting the pit wall entry, so hopefully I can do better than that. And hopefully get some more points out of it, so probably maybe 7th or 8th. Really depends on how other drivers do, really. Look at penalties or something, I'm just behind them. Obviously I like to beat him on track instead of, penalties, but that's how things go nowadays. So, yeah, hopefully get some more points again.
Well, thank you. We'll move on to SV Tony. Finished fairly well in Australia with your teammate picking up some fairly decent points as well. Also having a fairly decent drive from yourself. Could we expect the same this week?
If everybody finishes, then not a chance this week from me. I'll be cruising over the back. It's not. Shut up, Brad. It's not the best track for me at all. I don't think I've actually finished here in 3 seasons. So I'm not
That's always a good
optimistic.
Should we say
sign.
3
not,
seasons?
at
This
all.
is season 2.
Is he talking about
Yes,
other
but I've done
leagues?
another season somewhere else.
We won't speak of AOR because it's trash. And just the last
No.
question for yourself. Seems like you and your teammate are working pretty well together. Obviously, I know you two. I know each other quite well. What are your tips for maintaining a good relationship between yourself?
Yeah, we're alright. Obviously, we're always in a party together, which makes it easier for ourselves. Because if both of us have front wing damage, then obviously we could say, "I'll come in this lap, you come in next lap," which is a lot easier. So you're not always having to double stack and lose a lot of time.
Sweet. And
Yeah.
thank you very much. And we will move on to the final driver, SV Custard, or Custard, as Sinistro likes to call him.
Custard.
So obviously your first start to the season tomorrow, with a brand new teammate in Sergeant Milk after
Please
SV
no.
Voss have left. Obviously he's returning back to league racing after quite a long time out. So who will be coming out on top between the teammate battles between yourself and Sergeant Milk
Me.
after the Belgian Grand Prix? And why?
Me. Just me, because I know exactly what he'll do. He'll fucking... Yeah. Me, because talent. There you go. Next question.
Fair enough.
Very quick. and
After
snappy.
not racing at all too much last season, what were you hoping for in this championship?
To race more than last season.
No, the British answer the
I
question.
gotta
that one,
see
let's
where
be
the
honest.
fight is going, isn't it? Oh, can you improve on your P5 being your best finish? I fucking hope so. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright. Thank you very much, Bonds, or
hey,
SV Custard, or
I'm not
whatever
done
you
yet.
want. What?
I'm
You're not done yet.
no, to actually answer your question, if I could pick up a few like good results here and there, that would be the success to the Williams team that they've never ever had.
What, just to get a couple of points?
You get 2 points
Try and
for
Someone
Williams
didn't watch
at
last
least
season,
a
then, did they?
podium.
Williams last season.
Would be quite nice. Pint. Oh, please no.
I bet it's non-fat milk just to annoy you even more.
Oh no. Non-fat milk. Semi-skimmed. Oh.
Have that full fat milk sergeant person.
Jesus.
Alright. Are you finished now?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you everyone for turning up. Obviously we will be back
Was that
tomorrow.
What? I got
Yeah.
2 questions.
So did Tony. Shut up. You're only just starting. Do a good result tomorrow, and then you might get more questions. Obviously we
There's
are
more
back
chance of
tomorrow.
Callum actually gaining talent. Wait, what?
For the Belgian Grand Prix, where hopefully we'll be able to see some very decent racing. Hopefully we won't have another restart. And we'll be back tomorrow.